The Beatles, at their heyday in the 1960s, were so popular that they could not leave their homes without being surrounded by screaming admirers. While reserving motels under assumed names, Paul McCartney and John Lennon sought some kind of anonymity. This practice unwittingly spawned a new band, the Ramones. At one point, Johnny Ramone came clean about Paul McCartney checking into hotels under the name Paul Ramone. A huge admirer, he decided to adopt the moniker D.D. Ramone. He said, "The Ramones was the name we settled on for the group." According to Marky Ramone, the drummer for the band, the Beatles used to tour, in reference to the legendary story. Once upon a time, there were a group of musicians known as the Silver Beatles. Everybody, including the boys, was smitten with them. Paul McCartney would then check into a hotel room posing as Paul Ramone, the man said. The bassist said, "He said, let's call ourselves the Ramones," while Dee examined the situation. The four original band members, Joey, Dee, Johnny, and Tommy, all chose to include the surname Ramone into their stage names, even though there was no biological tie between them. Never in public did Paul McCartney reveal the band's name or explain how he was the driving force behind it. Although this wasn't the only instance that the Beatles served as an inspiration for the Ramones, the band's first album had several musical traits with the legendary British group. The Ramones first gained international prominence while performing at CBGB's. Following almost 2,000 performances together, the band officially disbanded in 1996. Along with being elected into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2002, the Ramones, including both drummers, were also honored with a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2011. All three of the other original members, Joey Ramone, lymphoma, 2001, Dee, drug overdose, 2001, and Joey's brother, Johnny Ramone, prostate cancer, 2004, all passed away 2002, and Johnny, prostate cancer, 2004, have died within the past 15 years. With the release of his new book earlier this year, McCartney detailed his career reinvention following the breakup of the Beatles, with a focus on his time with his other rock band, Wings. After his tenure with the Beatles came to an end, the iconic musician had to confront the terrifying possibility of pursuing solo career. A new book titled Wings, The Story of a Band on the Run, details the adventures of the rock star who formed Wings in 1971 and how they navigated their journey. Hits came from Wings' albums At the Speed of Sound, Venus and Mars, and Band on the Run. While discussing the upcoming November release of his new book, Paul expressed his joy at being able to relive some of the wild exploits they had as Wings in the book.